What's going on, guys? Let me see what's going on here with my camera. Give me 1 second. Here we go. All right. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Great day in Bill. What's going on, guys? Let's get ready to rock and roll here. Watch list has been sent out, so it is in your inbox. You got SPY, Tesla, PACW, Wall on watch. And of course, I will be trading futures. All right, I will be trading futures. Just like you know, last week on Friday. Oh, está bien bonito. Ok. Nene, ahora no se puede ir a la playa. Cierra la puerta, please. As you know, last week on Friday, guys, sorry about that. Passed the 25K eval, record time 2 days. And because of that, well, right now we're going to have ourselves a little coupon code going on for the DTC futures evaluation. The DTC futures course. Okay, let me put this in chat here for you. So 30% off. 30% off with code eval pass. Could be that one. What? Yep, eval pass. All in caps. That is going to end on Friday. Yo, Dan Adam. Topson, what's up, guys? So, with that said, let's jump into the charts. On Wall, just looking at this $27 zone here. We're well above that at this point, so I'd watch and see this 29 zone. Maybe a little minor 29 zone could hold some support on this one. It's not too minor, it's actually a pretty good level. 29 zone for bounces back up into 33. All right, you got Tesla watching the 170, 171 area for support for bounces to fill this gap up here to 177 and change. All right, you got that there on the daily chart. Then we have PACW. Just right off the watch list, guys. PACW, we're pushed up here pretty far. I just watched this previous support zone. Right, that previous support zone at 864 for resistance. If we can get up there, you could watch for longs against 757 or so, 750 area. But if you get up into 864, I'd expect that level to hold up a little bit of resistance. Watch for a fade back to 750 area. All right, and if you don't get the watch list, it is free. You can get it by signing up right here on this link in chat. We'll go ahead, pin that to the top there for you. And then we have the ES. On the ES, we'll hop on over here to the hourly chart. And watching this 4160 area for resistance, there's the bell. Watching the 4160 area for resistance, you could get as high, obviously, as 4163s. But watching that 4160 zone for possible resistance, you got some possible support here at a 4150. But I'd expect some better support to kick in right around 4142, 4145 area. I'll be watching for longs down there if we can get down there. Otherwise, I'll watch for a breakout and over the 4160, 4165. If we extend and push off that level, then I'll watch for pullbacks into that zone for support. All right, guys, that's what I'm watching this morning. Any questions, throw them up there in chat. Plan for today. Select keeps falling, man. Plan for today for me, right, is I'm going to be trading in the $250,000 account. Last night, I took one small trade in the 25K account because, remember, since I passed the evaluation on Friday, I have to continue trading this account now for a total of 10 days. So I will be trading that account during Globex for the most part, or late morning, I'll grab a quick little MES trade. That's what I did yesterday, made like $4 or something like that last night. Let me take a look here. So $5, I had one MES, took it for 1 point. after commissions, $3.98. So the point of it now is just to maintain that balance going into the 10 full trading days. Once that's completed, I have to email the firm, let them know, hey guys, I've completed the 10 days, I've hit the profit target. You know, I want to go ahead and pay the one-time fee. They do a one-time fee for the account, or you could do a monthly fee. It's up to you. I'll take the one-time fee on the account, and then just that's it. That one will be live. And then what I'm going to be using that 25K account for is for swing trading. Those of you who are new here, my name is Jesse, and this is my live stream Monday through Friday at 9:15 a.m. I trade futures. Been trading for about 7 years now. I have 2 funded accounts, plus I've always traded my own accounts. And that's it. I trade stocks, options, and futures. Guys, any questions, throw them up in chat. Happy trading out there, guys. Good luck. Let's see what the day has in store for us. Right now, we're pulling back off of that 4160 zone, obviously on the ES. 4150 area could be a little level of a minor support zone. We could see some bounces there. Remember, I'm trading in the 250K account right now. That one is pretty close, I would say, to the trailing auto liquidation threshold right now. And because this one expires on Friday of this week and has no renewal, I will be extra aggressive on it, meaning it's either going to be a grand slam and I'm going to pass that thing quick and in a hurry this week, or it's going to blow up. Either way, it's all good, right? I have about 3 or 4 more of those 250K accounts that don't expire until the end of the month. My goal with the 250 or the 150K account is to pass it, right? And then pass it again, pass it 2 times, get 2 of those evals passed, so that then I can trade them at the same time with a copy trader. That'll give me a $50,000 account that I already have funded. I funded that one back in December. I have the 25K, which I'll pass here in the next few days when I fulfill the 10 trading days, the technicality of it all. And then it'll give me that bigger 6-figure account, right? Which that'll give me 3 funded accounts. And then the goal with that 6-figure one is to trade it on copy trader. So a lot of fun stuff happening here. I've never done these evals before. I've always traded my own money. All right, so we're pulling all the way back down there to 50s. This could be a little bit of a bounce area on the ES. Guys, I do have to go live on TikTok because I need to be live on TikTok for 25 minutes, because now I'm going to be able to do lives on there as well on the computer. I gotta get a stand for the phone. Whoops. Where's my other stand? Found it. Guys, how was your weekend? My weekend was so freaking chill. I did absolutely nothing. Did absolutely nothing. Wait, something's missing here. Oh no, it's just like that. Okay. Give me a second, guys, because I'm also dealing with a bunch of BS here. My boat detail guy was supposed to come this morning. He was on the way, but I also had my boat mechanic coming today. So Now he's going to be late because the parts aren't in stock and they're not going to be in stock until 12 p.m. So then he'll be here. He could be here later this evening or tomorrow. I told him just leave it for tomorrow. So now I'm going to text the bull detailer, tell him he can come. The Beast is in the house. What's up, man? I'm here trying to figure out how to set up my phone here so I can go live on TikTok. Right, there we go. There we go. All right, so we're live on TikTok now. That's pretty cool. Haven't been live on TikTok in a minute. So let's see how this goes today. Got to move this around a little bit. There we go. All right, guys. So the reason why I got to go live on TikTok here, yeah, first world problems, all of it, the Beast, first world problems. Guys, those of you on TikTok wondering who am I talking to, I'm over on YouTube, Hustle with JesseW, live streaming there. You can see more of my screen there, but don't worry, soon on TikTok, you will be seeing my entire screen as well. So I got to go live on TikTok today for 25 minutes, as well as keep gathering new followers on there in order to get access to the live where I can stream my screens on my computer on TikTok. Bunch of hoops to hop through, but it's going to be worth it in the end. So it is 9:38 a.m. We'll run TikTok for about 25-30 minutes, and then I'll get my phone back because sometimes I need to text Jonah and tell him he's fired. So what'd you do this weekend, the Beast? It was chill over here, man. I didn't do much of anything. A couple little things around the house, but not much else, man. Posted a video on YouTube on Sunday. Took a couple of trades last night during GlobeX on the MES this time, because just, you know, knocking out those trading days you got to knock out to pass the eval, or the last, you know, whatever. Once you meet the eval profit target, guys, with the firm, you got to trade for a full 10 days. That's all. The account has to have a full 10 trading days in it. So I'm just going to trade the MES until I'm done. And then Sunday, not much. Really chill day with the family. Hot tub both days at night. Super chill out there. I actually saw the fireflies. Fireflies, is that what they're called? Fireflies? No, they're not called fireflies. What are they called, man? The ones with the lights. Fireflies, right? Yeah, firefly. I knew it. There we go, firefly. Saw fireflies last night. Love it. It's that season now when they start popping up. Ralph, what's going on, my man? All right, guys. Right now, ES not doing a whole lot. What's going on, guys, over there on TikTok land? As you can see, that is me right here. Don't worry, this is not how the stream's going to show up. This is just for today. Once in a couple of weeks or so, once the stream on TikTok is up and running, you'll get to see my full trading screen. You'll get to see the live trading and everything. Actually, if I do end up taking a trade, you're going to see it right here, because what you're looking at, guys, is actually the chart I trade on over on TikTok land over there. What's up, Ralph? What'd you do this weekend, man? Anything good? Or just chill like the rest of us, man? It was super chill weekend. It was so chill that on Saturday, I was actually bored. I haven't had like a day where I was bored in forever. I couldn't believe it. My wife and my kid had gone out. They went to visit cousins and all that good stuff. And my kid was having a blast out there. I stayed back because my buddy was supposed to come detail the boat on Saturday, but his guy woke up with his back all jacked up, so he couldn't make it. So then I was just here trying to keep myself busy. Studied. Oh, bro, you went flounder fishing? Bro, that is one of the tastiest fish in the world. That meat is so white, it's insane. I've only caught one ever. And I've caught a lot of fish in my life, like a lot. It's ridiculous. And that one, it's not something that's very prevalent down here. That's why. Were you studying charts or studying for school, studying the market? You got to go through the courses. Guys, remember the course, since we passed the eval on Friday, we're doing a discount off the futures course for the entire week. It ends this Friday. You're going to get 30% off. Let me get you that. How to pass an eval. We're doing 30% off with code eval pass. All caps. That's going to bring the course down to, gosh, man, what is it going to bring it down to? Really cheap. My God, 244 bucks. Dan, you were trimming bushes, man. Bro, I gotta go to the Keys house to trim there, bro. I've been avoiding it, and the more I avoid it, the worse it's going to be. The worse it's going to be. I'm dreading it. I can't. And I can't go this weekend. Because this weekend on Sunday, I'm not going to go and come back the same day. On Sunday is Mother's Day, so I can't go this weekend. And then the following weekend, I'm jacked up. I don't even know what it looks like. I don't want to know. I'm dreading it, to be honest. And you're like, oh, Jesse, just pay the gardener. Yeah, I would. If there was one worth its salts down there, bro. The gardeners down there are stuck for the most part. Like, at least the ones I've dealt with. So I kind of gave up on them. Oh, bro, stuffed flounder with crab meat. I did stuffed mutton snapper in the oven. This is years ago. With crab meat. Now I just lazy out and I fillet everything. But this one, it was a really nice mutton. I mean, the camera, I don't even think you guys can see the full. And guys, we're sitting right at that 50 line where I drew out for support off of the, where we talked about support off of the hourly chart on the ES. We're just sitting at it. I think we're going to break underneath it, but I can't get short here and play around with this level. It's like a 2-point range. It's not worth it. I'd rather just sit on my hands and wait to see if we can get down towards 40 for the long, or if we break under 40, then look for the short. Anyways, so I did that mutton snapper in the oven. It was freaking glorious. Stuffed it with crab meat and shrimp chunks. Put it on a bed of potatoes. Stuck it in the oven. And then basted it with garlic butter every few minutes. Been studying charts? Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. Go through the course, man. I'm telling you. If you're trading futures, go through that DTC futures course. If you guys are trading stocks, you know, you can always go through the full DTC curriculum as well. to do options, shorting, swing trading, everything. The full curriculum, you get everything. Oh, there you go. We're breaking down underneath that 50 now with some Remember, we also have CPI data this week, so it's possible that we could see smaller moves today and tomorrow leading into Wednesday. Well, that's perfect. You're about to go cook now? Hey, that's perfect, man. If you're just starting into futures, now is the time to go through the course. Now's the time to go through the course, because you go through the course, right? Then you get yourself into the prop firm eval, and it's basically you're going to be trading in a simulator. You know, you're going to spend a couple of bucks. We'll get you a discount code. I'm sure they'll do a special by the time you finish the course, and then bang, you go through the prop firm eval, and you just keep exercising. Think about it like training wheels. Guys, remember, the good thing about going through an actual course that's tailored step by step, you don't have to go out there and piece things together and hope to God they fit via articles on Google, via YouTube videos randomly, and then be like, okay, well, I hope this pieces together as a strategy. No, when you go through an actual good course, you get to learn an actual strategy. Andrea says, me too. Me too. What, Andre? Where are you? Are you gonna cook some fish up now too, or you're studying the charts? And we've covered a lot of stuff. Or are you waiting for 4140 area like me for a possible long for a little bit of a bounce back? Getting all the way down there to 4145s. I'm looking to see if we can get down there to 4142 at least. 4143 at least, that area. See if we can get a little bounce back there. Guys, remember, do me a quick favor, hit that like button. It really helps out tremendously. Thank you, thank you. I see those likes coming across the board there. Oh, you just opened your futures account. Oh, nice. Well, there you go, man. Congrats. That's what I'm saying. Now's the time to go through, you know, to go through those courses. I don't put my courses up like my futures course. I could easily put that thing for like $500-600 easily. But I don't do that because I don't need to sell courses to make a living. But if I make a course, like when you go through the course, you're going to be like, well, shit, yeah, Jesse spent some time on this thing, you know, and so did Jonah when he edited it all together. And believe me, we had some audio issues that we fixed best we could, and no one's complained yet about it. So I'm really happy about that. You know, maybe they'll go through it and they're like, oh, there's no audio issues, just that's the audio, period. But yeah, I wasn't happy, and neither was Jonah, but we did the best we could. I mean, we shot, it's hours. You go through that, you're like, yeah, you got to charge something. And now with the 30% off, remember that 30% off will end on Friday. And then I won't do another big discount code until, like, we'll have discounts here and there, but we won't do another big discount code until I pass the 6-figure eval count, more than likely. So, because so far we got the 50K and the 25K. I'm going to go after the 150 or the 250, whichever one of the two I can get funded next. And then the idea there is to get that one funded in a way that I can get a second one funded as well, and use Copy Trader to trade both of them live. That's going to be fun. Everything is price action. So chart, even when you hear oh, patterns, trading patterns, that's still price action based, because everything has to do with levels and technical analysis. It'll never, because nothing is ever random. Sometimes, and this is very prevalent for new traders, when they hear the term price action, they'll think, oh, it's just, intraday 44.25 has a lot of support. The only way 44.25 has a lot of support, and it's real support and strong, is if it's lining up at a larger time frame, meaning then that it's showing up as a setup and or pattern. So yeah, I mean, technically, yes. All right, so we're starting to bounce off of that 44.25 zone, but I'm telling you, I'm looking for the deeper pullback down here towards 42, towards 42. If we bounce here a little bit early, we're bouncing 2 points ahead of time. I feel like we need to get at least into the 43s before I could feel comfortable for a bounce back attempt. Let me see what's going on over here in some of these banks. JP Morgan bouncing off of Friday's close area. SPY trying to bounce. That's a really nice bounce off of 44 already, guys. Really nice bounce. Maybe we can get a little bit of a double bottom setup. We'll see. All right, in the meanwhile, while this thing decides what it wants to do, let's go take a quick look at some of the other names we were looking at. Tesla, for example. Everyone's basically having the same pattern right now, a little bit of a bear flag underneath VWAP in front of Friday's close zone. So you got to keep a close eye on that one. This is that 171 area we talked about to watch for possible support on Tesla for the gap fill attempt. While selling off, still far away from the 27 area we talked about. We talked about 27 being a possible support zone. PACW never made it past 750. 750 area has now become a level of resistance. What is this chart? Which chart? There's a lot of charts that I'm going through. Charles, I look at the DOM. Yes, I have the DOM set up, of course. I'm looking at it right now. We got 100 and some odd contracts just at 47. But not necessarily do I put all my trades on based off of the DOM. If anything, it's based off of patterns. The beauty of learning to trade patterns is that once you learn to trade patterns and setups, right? You put it in conjunction with everything else, you can trade that across the board. I don't know how long you've been following me here, if you're new, but if you've been following me for at least the last 2 years, you will see that I've traded the same patterns and setups across the board, from stocks as little as a couple bucks to, as high as a couple $1,000, to options, to crypto. I've traded crypto based off of patterns like a bear flag or a bull flag. And now futures. Now, I'm not new to futures. I traded futures back in 2020, and now I'm back at it. I have been trading for about 7 years. Nice, Andre. Congrats. No, Tenzin, this is not Forex. It is futures, S&P 500. Good job, man. Nice scalp, Andre. So we're getting a little bit of a bear flag formation here again, guys. We're right in front of that hourly support zone. So I'm not going to jump in here on a bear flag in front of that hourly support zone. Let me show you on the hourly chart right here, this blue line. This is a potential support zone. We bounced off of this here once, twice. These are hourly candles. Those of you watching on TikTok, you're not seeing the hourly chart. I'm sorry about that. You're seeing the 3-minute chart. In the future, you will be seeing the hourly chart along with the rest of my charts. The beast. Trader Vade is lagging today. Oof. Damn, man. Sorry to hear that. I don't know why I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that every once in a while on TraderVate. And I know TraderVate was bought out by Ninja, so I'd imagine they should be improving that. Tenzin. Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, you know, if you trade futures, this is what I'm looking at here. You can trade futures, man, almost 24 hours a day. So, guys, I mean, look, I'm going to be straight up with you. If we get a bounce ahead of the support zone on the hourly chart and we start to go, and we end up in the middle of that little channel, I'm not going to take a trade. I'm not going to take a trade. I'm not, right? Why? Because if we're in the middle of the channel, that's the chop zone. You can easily get chopped up, right? And I don't like getting chopped up. I mean, if I'm wrong on a trade, I'm wrong on a trade. But if I'm wrong or I get stopped out because of chop, it just puts me in a bad mood, right? So if we don't hit the levels that I really want to hit, I'm not going to take a trade. That's simple. You got to identify your patterns, your levels, right? Your levels, your setups, and then that's you attack accordingly. Otherwise, right now, if anything, I'd be more short biased here for a little bit more downside. But I still think that, you know, we could bounce off of that 40 to 43 zone. And I'm not saying that we're going to bounce 20, 30, 40 points. I'm just saying we'll get a little bounce. Tenzin, that's awesome. Options are fun. In the DTC trading curriculum, I have my options course within that. But it depends, right? Like if you trade options on the overall market index, like the SPY, I'd rather just trade futures, to be honest. Because with options, you have to worry about time decay, right? So if I'm in SPY call options, I have to worry about time decay. But if I am in an ES trade, right? I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that. And it's not to say that I wouldn't trade SPY options. As a matter of fact, I'm waiting and hoping the SPY can get itself back up towards 420, 415 to 420, so I can get into some long dated put options on for a swing trade with it. But so far, we haven't found our way back up there yet. That was my protein shake. Breakfast of champions. Really breakfast of somebody that doesn't have time to sit here and eat some eggs. Because we got a live stream. And Dan, the Cuban coffee's gone already, bro. I drank it right before the stream started. I think I might have had my last couple sips when the stream started, but not sure. Guys, over on TikTok, I'm sorry I can't see your comments today, but in the future, like I said, I will be having a better setup where I can stream with you guys and be able to chat and comment, reply to your comments, etc. Did you have your tea already, Dan? Tenzin, since you're newer, here's a free course in chat for you. Andre, you know it. Bustelo or Pilon, either one. Usually buy whichever one's on special here. Guys, we're putting in higher lows here, but it is a little bit of a bear flag formation. I mean, if you break over 48, that's when you could probably see a little bit of a run. I was hoping we'd get a little bit. I was really hoping we'd go a little bit lower, man. I was really hoping we'd go a little bit lower. See, when you look at the hourly chart, we're right in the middle. We're right in the middle of the trading range. That's not good. I can't do it. I mean, could I had scaled in and then I'd be in this trade? Yeah. Yeah, I could have taken, 20, 30% of my desired size down there at 45 and I'd at least be in this thing. But if I was trading in my regular account, yeah, I would have done that. But in this account, since it's the eval, you got that auto liquidation threshold crap. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I'm going to have to continue being patient, man. Sometimes being patient means watching the trade go without you. But you get to live to trade another day as well. On YouTube, people make it look like it's all action all the time and look at my Lambo, look at my Lambo. But the reality is, you want successful trading? You want successful trading? It's called boring trading. It's called sitting there and waiting for your level. And then when you get to your level, that's when you're able to capitalize. That's when you're able to put on the trade. However, in order to put on the trade, you must have confidence in your trading abilities. How many times have you not been watching your level, right? And you don't put on the trade and all of a sudden, bang, it rips without you. You have to have confidence in your trading. One of the ways to do that is obviously being educated in your trading. But if you have smaller size, which means smaller risk on a per trade basis, you will be a little bit more confident, meaning you want to have a dollar amount that you're going to risk on the trade that if you're wrong and you get stopped out, it doesn't phase you. It's irrelevant. Who cares? You will go to sleep that day, wake up the next day, ready to trade again. It's very important to manage risk in that fashion. If the amount you're going to lose when you're wrong in a trade hurts you or makes you nervous, you got on too much risk. A really nice bounce already there, guys. That's the bounce I was looking for. Back into those 50s. That 50 area, it could be a little bit of a resistance zone. Like I said, we're in the middle of the trading range now. I can't get long or short here because it's just a chop zone. And I'm not interested in trading in the chop zone. Guys, any questions, throw them up in chat. We're struggling a little bit there at that 50 zone, but I think it breaks. On the SPY, 41,260 is the area I'd watch for possible resistance, which is Friday's close. 10:05 a.m. already, guys. No 10 a.m. news today. And if I'm not mistaken, we got inflation data on Wednesday. Ugh, my eyes are so dry today. Yeah, so CPI comes out on the 10th, which is going to be Wednesday. So that's why I'm saying I'm not expecting huge moves today and tomorrow, but definitely scalpable moves at least. If we get, and then it all depends on CPI data on Wednesday. If we get some fear in the banking sector, then yeah, we could probably see larger drops. Or if we get some relief in the banking sector, we can probably see some larger pops. But I don't think we get anything pretty directional. Maybe until Wednesday. So it's a tough week in the sense if you're on a time crunch like I am with this account. I'm gonna need to build myself a cushion today, tomorrow, so then I can get extra aggressive Wednesday and Thursday because the account expires on Friday. And then the other accounts I have remaining, I'll only have 2 weeks on those. I'm gonna have to hella aggressive on those. It's gonna be very tough. And during those 2 weeks, I'm actually gonna be gone a couple of days, man. I'm gonna be gone a couple of days next week. Ugh. I'm either gonna be gone 2 days or 3 days next week, man. I don't want to, but I have to. And no choice in the matter this time. It's gonna have to happen. We're finding some resistance there in the 50s, like we talked about. A short there against the 50 isn't terrible. It's not a terrible idea, to be honest. Might have missed my opportunity on it. But at least that'll let, probably possibly give me a chance for a relief bounce off of 40. All right, so there we go. We rejected that 50. It looks like it's going to want to go lower. We're back to testing those 44s. Guys, over here on YouTube, here's a free ebook from Trade Ideas. Since we're in earnings season, that's a free ebook on how to trade earnings. All right, all the way back down there to those 44s. I think they have to crack. That support zone might get violated. That's a pretty nasty rejection of the 50s. We'll see what happens. There we go. We're getting down there towards 43s. Might try to pick up just a few here just to scale in with a stop under. I'm not in anything yet. It'd have to be with a stop under 40, but I'm going to hold off. I'm not in it just yet. You know what? I'm going to start scaling into it with a stop under 40. We'll see if we start to hold that level. Well, damn, there we go. Little bounce already. Oh, let me get you my trading screen. Boom, there you go. So I'm in just a starter position. We'll see if it wants to work out. First take profit zone, I'm thinking 49-ish area. And remember, I'm going to be aggressive. This account expires on Friday, so even if it blows today, it's fine. Got to be aggressive on it. I'd rather try to just get a cushion on it today and tomorrow. I'm in about 30% of the desired size on it. I got roughly a 1-to-1 on the first take. I'm just looking for that bounce off of that hourly chart. That's all I'm looking for. It's a good volume bounce attempt there. What time is it? 10:15 a.m. It feels like it's later. For some reason, it feels like it's later in the morning. Later, the Beast. Have a good one, bro. It's just almost quitting time for me. Usually I call it a day around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Looking like this market wants to go lower, guys. No bounce. I thought that hourly line would hold. There's still time for it to hold, but it's definitely a little bit of a struggle down there. We're not getting that snapback. So we'll see here if we can get a little bounce back. Not looking for a ton. But we are looking for a little bit of a bounce back. Lots of selling at 46, showing up over 100 contracts there on the DOM, but we're getting through it. Can we get a little pushback? 47, holding a little bit of resistance there. I got to remember that trailing stop as well. Might take a piece off here soon. There we go, taking a little piece off there. Leaving me with 9 now. Gonna move the stop up just slightly. I'll continue to piece out of this if it doesn't give me the move I want. I want to see that 47 break already. Like, give us that snapback. 47 getting tested. There we go. Nice little 47 break. Throw out another order there at 47. There we go. I got it filled. Okay, so we're just scalping here. Taking a few pieces of profit off. Living us 6 contracts now. I'll start to actually move this stop up here towards the break-even zone. We're already taking half off. 47 still giving troubles. If it stops me out of that last half, it's all good. You know, it's a few $100, nothing out of this world. I'm really hoping we can get that push so I can build up that little cushion that'll allow for more freedom come Wednesday, CPI day. Looks like I might get stopped out there. Let's see. Oh, little buying came in there. So there's no way this trade goes red at this point. I feel like we should have been already over 48, to be honest. So right now, current risk is just a quarter. Average price here is 41.4450. Stop is at 41.4425. So we're risking just a quarter. It's basically a break-even trade if we get stopped out. Well, not a break-even trade. Break-even on this. There we go. So break-even on this little piece, but overall still made a few bucks on it. Just over 400 bucks. So nothing to write home about, but at least adding some cushion to the trailing drawdown. All right, so at least adding some cushion there to the trailing drawdown. Didn't want to risk too much more on it. Could it continue going upwards? Yes, absolutely here. As long as we're over 42, it's got potential to make that move back up towards the 50s, which is what I was looking at, you know. I was looking at taking my last half, you know, at 12 contracts, taking 6 off. So I took 6 off during the scalps, and I was going to leave 6 on for runner, meaning I was going to take 3 off at 49. And then I was going to take the last 3 off at around 54, 53. So it would have been a really nice trade had it worked out. So far, it could still work out. But remember, the only reason I'm stopping out of it is because of the auto liquidation threshold. The good thing about that right now is that I did give myself a little bit more cushion on that auto liquidation threshold. So I have now about $4,200, I think, or $4,300 in auto liquidation threshold, whereas before I had a little bit less than that. Let me see. I'll use a calculator because I ain't got no shame. Oh, actually a little bit better. So we have 4,200. So $4,263.13 before the auto liquidation threshold gets hit. Prior to that, we had way less than I thought. It was a little sketchy there for a minute. So we had way less than I thought last time. So nice little cushion there. I'd like to have more cushion than that. So we'll see if we can get that cushion up there. That's it, guys. For at least for now, that's all I've gotten done today. It looks like we want to trend lower. It looks like maybe that level won't hold, man. Like we're trending lower, as simple as that. The hourly level is still that 42 area. Here you go. I mean, you can see it right there. There's the blue line. So that hourly level is still that 42 zone, 41. I mean, you know, it's a level, it's a zone, so you can go as low as 40, right? You can go as low as 40. So as long as we're above 40, that hourly channel, the lower end of that hourly channel is still rather intact. And I think we should bounce off of it unless something hits the wires that makes us crack it and go lower. I mean, if we go lower, we really got room to fall there until 41.25. We got room to fall. At that point, I would look to short in front of 41.40. So at least that's it. A little green trade there in that 250K account. Still got a ways to go on that one. Need $10,000 more, a little bit less than $10,000 more to pass that eval. And I have only 4 days remaining. Oof, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight, guys. It's going to be tight. But it can be done. Especially if Wednesday's a big day. Especially if Wednesday we get some nice momentum with CPI data. It can be done. If I can do it, if If I can do it by Friday, I'm gonna do something big. If I can get this account done and funded by Friday, I'm gonna do something big. I don't know what yet, but we're gonna do something big to celebrate it. What time is it? 10:30. Just about 10:27 p.m. a.m. God, if it was p.m., I'd be going, put it on Netflix and watching, I don't know, The Walking Dead. I've been watching that again. Gearing up for the new spin-offs they're doing. I'm actually excited for those spin-offs. They got the Negan and Maggie one. I think it's called Dead City coming up. Then they have the Daryl Dixon one. That one's gonna be good. And then next year they have Rick and Michonne. Rick is back. You know, am I the only one that kind of thinks the Michonne character was a little bit what's the word? Overly hyped? I feel like Glenn was a better character and they killed him off. I don't know. Just a random thought. Yeah, he did. He gets killed by Negan. I think he was supposed to die before then, but people liked him so much they kept him. I think who they killed too quick was Rick's girlfriend at Alexandria. They killed her way too fast. Way too fast. All because the little kid couldn't hang, man. He wanted to. He was like, oh no, I'm good to go. Nah, fool. You should have gone with Father Gabriel to the church and stayed there. You got your whole family killed, kid. Everybody died. Oh, and then Big Brother. It's a nut job. That guy was nuts. Shot Carl in the face. He took a bullet in the eye. I forgot that's how he lost the eye. I don't know why I forgot about that. That kid went through it. I think he got shot twice. And then almost got his hand chopped off too. They should have I watched every single episode, right? I watched every single episode till the end on The Walking Dead, all of them. Didn't miss one. And I still, you know, and I watched it because I'm the type of guy that as long as I kind of like the show still, I'll watch it to the end. You know what I mean? Look, we should get a little bounce here. I'll watch it to the end. But I have to say that when they killed off Carl, when they killed off Carl, and then freaking Rick disappears, the show really just, it couldn't hang. Daryl and Negan tried to keep that show afloat, and they kind of did, but it just couldn't hang. And then Maggie was gone for like, I don't know, a season and a half. The World Beyond, I caught some episodes here and there, but I haven't seen them all. And then I really thought that Fear the Walking Dead had tremendous potential, but the writers just, they couldn't hang. They couldn't make it happen. I watched until the nuke went off, and I'm gonna keep watching it. I'll watch it and I'll finish it as well. But I think that plot twist with the nuke was like, why? It almost feels like they were like, oh, you know what? That show, The 100, we're just gonna throw that in here as well. Why would you? And that chick, the girl from Fear the Walking Dead, she worked in The 100. You guys haven't seen The 100, you should. It's an older show now, but it's damn good. Like really, really good. I mean, I'd watch it again. Lately, I've been watching a lot of old shows again because all these new things, man, all this woke crap that they put in them, it's just unbearable. Look, like when I sit down and watch a show, I want to be entertained. I want to laugh, right? I want to see some cool stuff. I don't want to hear your political BS agendas. Yes, like Dan, why in Fear did they kill Nick off so early? Nick had all the ingredients to be an amazing character. He had the best character development, bar none, from everybody in that whole show. Look at this damn chart. Now it's going to give us the bounce. Now it's going to give us the bounce I was looking for. Well, if you break over 50 and you hold 50, you could look for longs there. I won't. It's in the middle of the trading channel. I'll be happy with the scalp I got. Like I said, today and tomorrow, I'm all about scalps. I'll be looking for the bigger moves in the latter half of the week. Why did they kill Nick off? You know who's annoying as hell? And I can't believe they brought her back. I haven't seen her yet because I haven't caught up to that in Fear. Why did they bring back the chick's mom? What's her name? The blonde. She was Nick's mom and the girl's mom. She's the most annoying character in the whole show. And I can't stand Strand. I can't stand that guy. The guy's a cockroach. He really is. He's the worst. Now I like this guy. What's his name? That the guy that Rick meets in The Walking Dead. I love how they transitioned him into Fear. Morgan. Morgan's an amazing character. The only reason Fear the Walking Dead survived a little bit longer was because of Morgan. Because Morgan's awesome. But what's her face that they brought her back now? No, bro. No, they bring her back and now the daughter leaves the show. They should have left the daughter and never brought the mother back, bro. That lady's character is annoying as hell. I can't stand her. Really, I cannot. She is annoying as crap. Reminds me of Andrea in The Walking Dead. Another annoying character. The captain? I don't know who that is. Well, at least I can't remember. I don't. It's really choppy down here, guys. Really, really choppy. Who leads the tower in the last one? I don't remember. Maybe I haven't gotten there on Fear because I'm not up to date on Fear. The only reason I know a few things like that is because I've read it. Looks like we're gonna go lower, guys. It looks like that hourly level might not hold. Kind of sucks because down here it's really difficult to get short because you're so close to that support zone. Nene, papi está trabajando. What time is it? 10:35. Dan, if you want, post a link there in chat about who you're talking about. I'll click it and maybe I can see and I can tell you whatever I think. All right, guys, All right, guys, so over here on TikTok, that's it. I'm going to get out of here for today on TikTok. I will be continuing the stream over on YouTube. So if you want, go to Hustle with JesseW on YouTube and you can follow me there. I will be back on TikTok with a more professional setup, right? Once they allow me to. I'm going through some hoops there so that I can stream my actual trading screen on TikTok just for you. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Peace. Yeah, guys, it looks like this wants to go lower, man. Really, really choppy. Like, if you look at it, if we go over to the SPY, if we go over to the SPY, Here's your open. We traded sideways. We broke underneath Friday's close. You had one half decent setup for a short right here. That's it. It's been very choppy, but it's been exactly kind of like how I expected today to be regarding the range. Look at this. We've done really nothing. We haven't done much. Everything's waiting now on CPI. Honestly, I hope that CPI comes in lighter than expected, because I would love nothing more than to get the SPY back up here. Draw back up there. If I can get the SPY back up there, man, I'll be so happy, like a little kid on Christmas morning, looking for those put options. We'll see. Oh, Victor. Yeah, Victor Strand. Yeah, Victor Strand. That's who I was. That's what I said when I said Strand. That guy's a roach. He's a cockroach. He's a cockroach. He reminds me of the worst possible version of what Eugene could have been in The Walking Dead. Eugene started off as the type of character that would say or do anything to self-preserve. It didn't matter who was on the line, but there was something always in Eugene, always that made him feel like, oh man, I shouldn't do that, and I should try to help. And you would see those efforts, and you could see that character development in The Walking Dead and Eugene, how it goes from being that guy who was just like almost a cockroach that would just be all about self-preservance or preserve. Whatever, you get what I'm saying. I ain't an English teacher, I don't care, right? That guy, and how he slowly improves and becomes freaking soldier of a team member. Whereas Strand, Victor, starts off as a cockroach, shows possible signs of redemption, but each and every time would crap all over it. Now he's at a point, you know how you always, well, at least me, I tend to like to see and find that redemption quality in the character, and then I hold on to that. I really do. Well, Strand has gotten to the point where I don't want him to be redeemed. I don't want him to be redeemed. I want him to go down as the roach that he is. And that's how good of an actor the guy actually is, because I can't stand him. You know that the guy or the woman's doing a really good acting job if the character is either making you absolutely love them or absolutely hate them. And I absolutely hate Strand. Negan was an amazing character development. I mean, the guy's a freaking awesome actor. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, the Strand dude is a good actor too, but no. Freaking Negan, that guy can do whatever he wants. He's a really good actor. Really good actor. Like, he can do any part he wants, honestly. That guy is amazing. Friggin' Negan, bro. Like, all his one-liners are amazing. Just throw the bat up on the shoulder, just lean back. Well. Oh, crap. He's such a good actor. There's a scene, and I'll dig it up maybe on the next one if I remember. There's a scene where he sits with Carl. I'm going to go after this. Where he sits down with Carl at Carl's house in Alexandria, and he makes Carl take off the patch from his eye. And he makes fun of him. And you could see in Negan's facial expressions go from just screwing around to realizing, damn, man, I'm just destroying this kid right here. And you could see it in his face before he realizes it and starts verbalizing it. I saw it the other day and I showed it to my wife. I played it for her on YouTube and I was like, look at this guy, bro. What a good actor. You know the acting is good when you could see the guy's emotions in his face. It's crazy. The guy's a great actor. Rick's a freaking awesome actor too. Daryl's good. Carol deserves an Academy Award for her acting, bro. Like, Carol was always pretending to be like this little wallflower. Freaking Rambo. This is where the chop lives. See, now you expect 48 to break and you expect 50 to break. You expect both of these to break now. But this is where the chop lives. This is why I was just peeling profits, taking them off, scalping. You fully expect 48 to break here and 50 to break, honestly. You expect this thing to go back to 54, 55, which was my final take profit. And just as easy as that, as I say that, you could see this thing right back at 43. I haven't taken another trade. It's just the one trade for me so far this morning. And I think that'll be it. All right, guys, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Any questions, throw them up in chat there before I go. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. We'll try to do it all over again. I might be a little bit more quick on the scalps tomorrow, if anything, to be honest. Like maybe take more off on the initial pushes if we're going to get more of this scalp like environment tomorrow. All right. I will see you all tomorrow. Remember to take advantage of the 30% off. This will end on Friday. So Friday at midnight, this will cease to exist. It will no longer be available. All right. So this 30% off will end. Any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. info@thedaytraderchatroom.com. I will see you all tomorrow, 9:15